So last year, my wife and I nearly lost Ginu when he swallowed a 1 meter long elastic string right in front of my eyes. This was uncovered from his small, tiny stomach. You can see that elastic. So we rushed him to the ER, and we were really taken aback to learn that the vet ER, lacked the necessary staff and tools to treat him. We had to persist on getting an x-ray because they didn't have the human resources to actually perform x-ray for every single pet. But because of our insistence, the x-ray revealed that the string, and clearly a lot more, was filling his stomach. And although they attempted to induce vomiting so he could take out all this junk, it was unsuccessful. So we wondered what would happen next. But the situation grew dire with the moments, as they explained that they need a specialist to perform an endoscopy where they go through the mouth into the stomach and pull out the junk. But a specialist who was able to perform the endoscopy was unavailable to come until the next day. And this was all under the looming threat of the string going into his intestines, rupturing his intestines, and potentially causing sepsis, which kills most cats. And if that was the situation where the string and other junk went into the intestines, then there would be a need for emergency surgery. But how would that be possible in a situation where they don't even have a specialist to do endoscopy? The procedure for a surgery would involve opening his intestines and removing the string, a risky operation that in and of itself has a high risk of sepsis. While we were holding our breath, we kept Ginu overnight at the emergency with only fluids but no food, so the string and other junk does not go into his intestines. We went home and we waited the next day for potentially good news. And miraculously, they called us, though not early in the morning, many hours into the morning, and said the specialist was an hour away in downtown Toronto. And then we quickly got Gino and we transported him by ourselves by driving from Mississauga to Toronto. We were consistently fraught with anxiety over his chances of survival and the timing of the treatment. Unfortunately, our anxiety kept on increasing because when we got to the new clinic, the primary care provider for pets said that we don't know when the specialist is going to come, but they're going to come today. It could be 1 hour, 5 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. But when we left there, we had a ton of anxiety about his survival. We went to have lunch because it's important to keep yourself active and enough food in your system in these stressful times. We got a call about an hour, and we got a call with good news that the specialist came and took out the string. Against all odds, in my opinion, Guido survived. And now he's continued to indulge in his curiosity and taste for the most peculiar items. But I share this story because I wanted one of the last videos in this series to be about the profound impact that the loss of pets can have on our lives. I've talked about many benefits: physical, emotional, recovery, benefits for children, benefits for older individuals, pet therapy. But the loss of pets can truly have profound negative outcomes that we need to recognize, maybe even prepare for, as pets' lives are not forever. Guido, who has been a somewhat constant but uncomfortable presence in our series, serves as a poignant reminder of the deep bonds we form with our pets. These relationships are rich, they're complex, and they're deeply interwoven into the fabric of our daily lives, making the loss of pets significant and an impactful event. Even when we were at the clinic, we overheard some owners discussing with the vets of having to put down their pets. The inevitability of saying goodbye to a beloved pet brings to the forefront the universal experience of grief, a process that we will explore in another series. But pets hold an immense amount of emotional significance that transcends their role as mere companions. They're family members, they're confidants, they're a source of comfort, love, and support. The loss of pets can evoke a depth of grief that mirrors and sometimes even surpasses grief we feel for human losses. This grief is characterized by a range of emotions, including profound sadness, loneliness, and at times guilt or regret over decisions made at the end of the pet's life. Grief, in its essence, is a natural and normal response to loss. It's important to understand that grief is not a single event, but a process, a journey of navigating through the emotional aftermath of loss. This process is marked by various stages, including denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and ultimately perhaps acceptance. Though these stages are not linear, and you should not expect them to be, and can vary widely among individuals, underscoring the personal and unique nature of grief experience. The grief experienced by pet owners often confronts societal norms. They may not fully recognize or validate the depth of loss of pets. This type of disenfranchised grief can leave individuals feeling isolated and misunderstood, compounding the emotional challenges they face navigating their sorrow. To cope with the loss of a pet, it's crucial to allow yourself the time and the mental space to grieve. Acknowledging your feelings and giving yourself permission to express your grief is a vital step. Creating a memory, such as a compelling photo album, planting a tree, or holding a small ceremony, can serve as a powerful way to honor your pet and their life and legacy. Seeking support from friends, from family, or specialized pet loss support therapists and counseling services can provide solace and understanding. Engaging in rituals or creating spaces to remember can also aid in the grieving process, offering really a tangible way to keep the memory of your pet alive. And there may be points in your grief journey where professional help is necessary and beneficial. Signs that indicate the need for professional grief counseling include prolonged periods of depression, inability to perform daily tasks for prolonged periods of time, or overwhelming feelings of guilt and anger. Resources and support services specializing in pet loss can offer guidance and support through this difficult time. Healing from the loss of a pet is a gradual process, marked by good days and bad days. It's about moving forward with your life while carrying the love and memories of your pet in your heart. The decision to welcome another pet into your life is a deeply personal one, with no prescribed timing or right way to approach it. But understanding and coping with pet grief is essential for emotional well-being. The process of grieving for a pet is a testament to the deep, meaningful bonds we form with our animal companions. Though the loss is profound, the love we share with our pet is everlasting, offering a source of comfort and strength as we navigate through the throes of grief. Remember that you're not alone in this journey, and there is hope and healing on the other side. And that's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please let us know by liking, share, subscribe. Until the next video, take care.